Screen share. Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's Quantum Evolution Transformation. I am Denise Armenio, and I have Dr. Swan here with us. I'm just going to share the screen, so just bear with me for 1 minute. And I believe you should be able to see everything now. You can see the screen?
Yep, we can.
Great. So, well, today we have an exciting group meditation for everyone. We're going to be working on Mercury retrograde and some different beyond limitations and bright horizons and some past life libraries as well. So we're really excited to work with everyone today. Hope everybody has had a good week and would love to hear from everybody who was here last week on how you felt after the session, the group session and meditation.
Okay, there you go. Can you get up?
And yep, I'm just going to make sure.
Okay. Come all the way out here. I have to shut the door and I don't want to hit you. Okay, there we go. Okay.
So we're just waiting for Dr. Swan to get back, but I just wanted to say hi to, let's see, Jackie and Chantel. And Claire is here. And Deborah and Ellen and Ingar, Jeanette, Marion, Teresa, all welcome. I think Barbara and Rosemary are here. So hello, hello, and welcome. Thank you. Hello, Deborah. So how was everybody's week?
Excellent.
Did you can put in the chat how you. So I have, let's just see. Hi, Claire. I think Dr. Swan will post the links down below as soon as she gets back.
Where did she go?
She will be right back. I just want to get started. So does anybody have, so we do have a big gate portal opening on the 9th. So a gateway. So it's supposed to be a lot of fun energies, and Mercury retrograde, I believe, is starting in a few days too. And Swan can talk better all about Mercury retrograde. But let's see. Ellen says greetings from Belgium. How wonderful. And Deborah, you're good, but you missed last week and felt it. I absolutely love these meditation sessions. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Thank you. If you watch the replay, you should be able to get the benefits from the replay as well. So hopefully you can do that, Deborah, if you didn't already do that. And Chantel says, bonjour, hello from Canada. And Inger, transformative week. More than ever expected shifts. A lot of old stuff releasing. Oh, that's fantastic. I'm so happy to hear that. That's also great. Let's see. I am going to just get started. Swan will be back, but why don't we just start by putting our voice print in. So if everybody is ready, if you just want to unmute for a minute. Oh, and Jackie says, great new book called Mutiny Message Down Under about spiritually awake Australian Aborigines. Oh, mutant message. Oh, wow. Thank you for posting that. I'll have to check that out. Anyway, is everybody unmuted? I think you. Claire, you can unmute. Deborah, unmute, and then we'll just start by doing our voice recording. I'm just going to hit next on the screen. And I will say 3, 2, 1, begin. And once I do that, we can all start by saying our full name and then repeating A-E-I-O-U until the 15 seconds is up. So 3, 2, 1, begin.
Mary
Jacqueline,
We're all good. Now, if everybody could just mute again, that way there's just no background noise. Thank you so much. And so now I'm just going to go to the next page. So let me play the voice harmonics first for the group. I don't know if you can hear it so well. I'm turning it up. Okay, and now I'm just going to hit next. So in the bundle this week, there are going to be 5 libraries. So it's a really, I'll show you what libraries they are when we get there. And now we have our picture, and I'm just going to begin analysis here. And continue. Okay, and let's see, I'm just going to put the affirmation in here. All energies are transmuted, into the frequency of pure love.
I'm back. I'm so sorry. I have various emergencies going on here. So Denise was forewarned I might be coming and going.
That's okay. I just started with the voice, and I was just, do you want to add anything to the affirmation?
No, you go ahead. That's
Okay.
fine. I'm sure Spirit's having a big joke with me because I've had so much going on the last 48 hours. I haven't had a chance to run the Mercury Retrograde program, and I'm having a lot of Mercury Retrograde moments.
It will all work out just as it's supposed to.
I'm going to put the links in.
Okay, I have the affirmation in. I'm not as creative as Dr. Swan is with hers, so I just went with the standard. All energies are transmuted into love, and I am filled with love, light, and gratitude. So those were added. Let's look at our aura for the group.
I'm just reading there. Hi, everybody. Nice to see you all here.
It's an interesting aura today for the group.
Wow. All that pink. Okay,
Yeah.
we have work to do.
Um,
Bonjour from Quebec. Transformative week more than ever. Shifts a lot of old stuff. Great new book called Mutant Message Down Under. That's about 25 years old, actually, but it is a great book.
so these are the libraries we have up today. Just if anybody was interested. Oh, I have to do the begin analysis first. Sorry, guys.
Someone said good, but they missed last week and felt it. That's good to know. Thank you. I absolutely love these meditation sessions. Great.
So interestingly, the group libraries are blue on the bottom. So these are the 5 that will be included in the bundle for this week. And that bundle price is going to be 110 for the week. That will be the special pricing for it. So we'll go through what's in those when we get to them in a bit. So now I'm just going to go into our priming.
I'll be back. I have to go and deal with something whilst you're doing that.
Sure.
I'll be back, everybody. Excuse me.
These are just all the frequencies just to prime our bodies right now. And where's my other one? Okay, so we're going to do a quick balance on here. Let me let Keith in. And we can put these, hit all of them for 1 minute. And we'll do that twice. So everybody, I hope you have your water with you. Continue to drink plenty of water. If you have it throughout the session and afterwards for the rest of the day. Okay, we have 35% there. I'm just going to run now just the highs for 1 minute. Oh, I didn't rescan. Sorry, guys. Okay, now I could hit. Now I'm just going to run the highs. So we have a bunch in there. And give me just a second, everyone. I need to log in again so that I can hear the meditation. So just give me a second while I do that. Ooh, I'm going to run that for 2 more minutes. That's pretty low there. I want to make sure everybody's getting all their essentials. I'm just logging in Swan.
Okay. So we'd love to hear from you. We'd love to hear feedback, but also questions. If you have questions or things you want to put out for the meditation so that I can try and incorporate them if I don't get interrupted with emergencies. But yeah, please let us know how you're doing, how you've been getting on with the libraries, those of you who've been purchasing them, and what you would like out of this session, or what's up that you need some support with, or any other questions. I'm happy to answer if I can, or Denise will answer if I can't, probably.
I know that it's just on the 2 minutes. I'm just having difficulties logging in here.
So, why the pink and violet scan? Okay. If enough of us ran the primer for ourselves this morning, perhaps that's why rectification. Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe that's why rectification isn't higher if some people have already run the primer for themselves.
Oh, sorry, that's me. All right, never mind.
I'm muting you. I've muted you till you've dealt with that. So, Teresa, taking care of my mother who has dementia, a lot of stress, SOS. Okay, yes, you need help with that. That's very intense. So, Rosemary's asking, why the pink and violet scan indicates we have a lot of work to do. Violet, not. Violet is really good. That's divine consciousness, divine energy, connecting to higher realms. So that's all good. But the pink, in my experience, and it's really just a kinesthetic experience that I've had in 25, 30 years of working with auras, and also I used to work with an aura camera. When we felt really bad, it was very often that bright pink energy that would show up in the aura. So in my experience, it's interference energy. It's usually entities of some kind of negative forces in the astral field or auric field around us that need clearing out. So just over time, I've noticed when the pink, that bright pink, which looks beautiful, is there, we can feel pretty very, very rough. And I have aura photos of before people had sessions when their aura was all pink, and then after, and they felt better and their aura all went white again. This was before Genius days. So just my experience, Rosemary, that the pink tends to denote pretty yucky energy that we need out of our fields. Someone's saying, Linda, not sure if this is a true statement, but I was told years ago, if the spine shows like this one is C2, L2, and I don't know if T2 showed, but apparently could mean the person has something at age 2 to deal with. I'm not sure if the spine shows. Did I miss something? Unmute, Denise. I muted you whilst you were doing the Genius.
Can you hear me now? I think
Yeah.
she's saying that. I think Linda is saying that because it's all the segments of the spine. That's the second. So C2, L2, and T2. Is that why you're saying that? I don't know. I mean, I guess it's possible. but I don't, that may be an isolated case. That may not mean that for everybody, but it certainly can mean a lot of times if a number keeps showing up, I do find that it's trying, a message is trying to be sent to you. So it could be that age too, but
Could be.
not
But
not
usually in terms of the spine, age 2 would be base chakra. Maybe sacral chakra if people are developing their chakras early.
So yeah.
So not literal, but it could certainly have been a sign in that particular case, for sure, as Denise said.
So anyway, I've just added our protection libraries. I'm careful on my wording here, but so I'm going to run all of these frequencies for 1 minute. What color, Swan, would you associate with the divine feminine?
I don't associate specific, personally, I have never been able to associate specific colors with specific chakras or specific energies like the divine feminine, because the divine feminine can be a whole bunch of things. Right. You know, the divine feminine can be Kali or Pele energy, which will probably come through as bright red, scarlet, fire. So, you know, or she could be soft or, you know, serene, blue, violet with higher consciousness coming through. She could be all sorts of things. So I think for me, the chakras have never been a specific color or any energies. They tend to change even when I'm working with Yeshua or the Divine Mother or the Divine Feminine. It can be bright yellow if they're getting my mind to work, or white if we're dealing with purifying. So I think it really varies.
We had a really great rectification here, 47% on all of them. So I'm not going to run highs on that. I'm going to clear these. Whoops. Clear those. And now we can add in the ones that are our general intentions for the group. And oh, there are no red ones today.
That's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, there's only 2 blues. I'm adding them all just because where's our other pre-session? I thought that there was another one in here.
And remember too, with auras, you know, you can take an aura photo every 20 seconds and it will be quite often a different color. It's actually quite rare in my experience that it comes up the same color over and
Yeah,
over.
I would agree with that as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to run these. And I'll run all of them for 1 minute as well.
Can you mute whilst you're doing that?
I'm sorry, what?
Is it possible to mute whilst that's running or lower the volume?
Is that better?
It's very loud.
I realized we started with a little bit of the excitement in the beginning. After I run these, if you wanted to talk about Mercury retrograde a little bit.
Oh, okay.
If you want.
Excitement, I missed that, I think. I was dealing with emergencies. Yeah, when the frequencies stopped, about Mercury, but bear in mind, I am not an astrologer. So I have an intuitive understanding and some experience of being affected by planets, but I'm certainly no expert on astrology.
I'm gonna run the rescan and run the highs because it was a little bit low, that percentage.
Whilst you're doing that, Denise, you could explain something that I wasn't really conscious of until last week when you mentioned the graphic being a bit all over the place. And I've never really bothered to watch what the graphic's doing until you mentioned that, but I've noticed since that it varies quite a lot. So
Yeah, today, sometimes you can see the graphic looks really disorganized.
right,
So when I see it really disorganized, if I were to go back to look at the aura, it's usually like kind of
right,
like all over the place.
right.
Not to say that it's going to look perfect because it looks organized, but
Yeah, I hadn't really noticed how much the graphic changes as well.
yeah, it does change quite a bit. Okay, so 38% rectification, I'm happy with on that. So let's clear these out again. And I think now we can start loading our main ones for this week. So I'll just start from top to bottom. So the first library that we're going to look at is past life core emotional wounds. And I will just add.
It's very interesting. None of them again were red or blue.
Well, there's only one blue that would just,
But
I'm going to put them all in because again, when you look at them all in relationship to each other, that might change dramatically.
Yep.
And so now this is Dr. Swan's Beyond Limitations. And again, there's not that many showing up this week.
Well, it may be what we do with the meditation is going to be profound.
Yeah,
and so that's why I'm asking for questions. My sense as well is getting input from people on what they need or would like to call in, because it may be that we need to be a bit more loosely creative with this session. And spirit works in mysterious ways, so we can plan as much as we like, but they may have different ideas or people may have different needs. I mean, Mercury retrograde for sure is going to bring up challenges because that's what Mercury does. It gives us, when it's going, it appears to be going retrograde, apparently. It isn't really, it's just the movements of the planets make it seem like it is, so it's creating a reverse magnetic. But it gives us a chance to go over the past and finish, complete unfinished business. So it can play out in all kinds of ways. Often, as I'm sure many of you know, with communication, contracts, mechanics, things like that. Today my fridge broke and I'm in the desert and it's 110 degrees. So that's a classic Mercury retrograde scenario. But what it will do is bring up whatever you need to be working on in these 3 weeks to prepare for what comes after, because usually afterwards things go fast forward again. So we've got, with the Mercury shadows, about 3 to 4 weeks of this retrograde. But then I do believe also that many of us are preparing to lead the way forward and help humanity through what's to come. So we're really being asked to get ready and get in place and refine our plans and ideas and thoughts. And it may be to let go completely of what we thought we were going to be doing or how we were going to be doing it. So there's a lot that can come up in the next few weeks, which I've tried to cover in the libraries, and I do update them from time to time too, by the way. So anything, especially if you know you have stuff that you could be dealing with or should be dealing with, then feel free to speak that, or at least speak that to your guides if you don't want to speak to the group, so that we can call help in for that. Can this help with allergies to food and environmental things? Absolutely. You know, if what was I going to say? If it's time, if it's the right time, it's always a question of timing. So this may help with that. It won't necessarily help with that, but the chances are if you're here on this call, then there is something that this class in these libraries are going to help you with. But on the subject of food allergies, my brilliant apprentice is giving away a food entity library. So that's really useful to have. I think he posted it on Mighty Networks. So check that out and certainly ask him for that. But I think the libraries, especially with the past life libraries, will certainly help with food allergies, because often if you haven't shifted food allergies, they can be past life residue for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll be powerful with that. And the Beyond Limitations helps because it shifts the limitations of what we think we can transform, or any difficulties we might be having in transforming. Being a Barrett, help to be strengthened and with courage for the way forward, help to rebalance. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm going to start this. I got it should run for 13 minutes, and I'm just going to run the highs. The first rectification, the first round on all of them, it was like 62%. So that's really great. The second 1 minute for all of them was 24%, but that's still good because we had 62%. And now we'll just run the highs, and we can see some of the things on the top here that are the priority to clear are: I release inner child scarring from past life events. I release all past life scarring that is blocking my potential. The car is cleared and blessed. Right timing needed. Clear negative beliefs and belief systems and re-illuminate with divine knowing. Go back before the creation of time and destroy and delete all energies or similar energies of unworthiness. Revoke all energies less than 100% light. And so it is. And it goes on for there. So I'm going to begin this. I am going to mute myself. And you will take it away with the meditation. Yep.
I will. Just
okay.
FYI, everybody, I'm dealing with various emergencies here. So if I have to scoot off, I'll let you know to just go into silence and forgive me. I'm juggling here.
Okay, so here we go. Oops, wait, I have to mute it. Sorry.
Okay, perfect. So taking a moment to just drop in. Letting go of the world. Just allowing the frequencies to do their thing. As you connect deeply into your bodies, feeling, sensing, breathing, centering, the mind calming. Ego snug away in its kennel in the garden. Just letting go. So as we move ahead into these deep transitional times, we ask Divine Mother Father to just be present with us here today. We just allow that sense of being held and supported in all we do by Divine Mother, Divine Father, by the angels. Being seen that all we do, all our hard work in the world and our hard inner work is recognized. So we just take a moment to thank ourselves, give ourselves a pat on the back. all that we know we're doing, for all the light that you're holding for people around you, for the amazing ways you're being strong and centered in the face of this earthly storm that we are navigating. As we come out of August and that month of intense portals, we move into this Mercury transition where we for sure will be given space or time or the opportunity to complete or delve more into some unfinished business from the past. So let's take a moment to connect with the inner child. Or I like to say the inner children, because very often there are aspects of inner child from different ages that can be like children, or aspects of the inner child with different emotional states going on. So there can be the angry child, or the scared child, or the sad child, or the lonely child. So just take a moment or two to connect with your own inner child or inner child parts. So here you are being parent, you are being mother, father to your child parts. Just say what it needs to hear to be reassured. Let it know that you are in charge, you are an adult now. You're balancing the ego and the childhood traumas with the wisdom of your adult self. And so you are taking care of things as best you can, but you're emotionally present here with yourself, with your own inner child. Asking your inner child, what is it you need? What is it you're feeling? Are you hurt, scared, angry, or sad? The 4 core emotions. And just allow that real communication with your inner child parts. So no need to fix, just I hear you. I hear you're sad, or I hear you're angry. I hear you're scared or hurt. And let the inner child parts know that you're doing everything you can to heal these wounds so that they don't repeat in your life, so that they're not recycled, so that it will change, and it is changing. And that in the changing, you release your potential, and the potential from the gift of the wound, what you've learned from the wound. And as we take this precious time to be with our inner child, we allow and we sense, see, feel, imagine all the other things going on with these frequency panels that we're running to be taking place. So obviously cars are a place where we jump in and out, and with a lot of different energies coming and going around us. So the car is being blessed and cleared. Right timing is being prepared and aligned. So if it isn't time, we'll be shown, and we ask that we be shown clearly right timing. If obstacles arise, we ask that we be shown very clearly it's just something we have to push through, or it's right timing or not the right timing. So please, dear Mother, dear Father, show us the right timing for all we have planned. And please show us the errors in our belief systems, what it is we need to tweak or completely throw out the window and reform what ideas are right for the divine plan for us to move forward. What ideas do we need to let go of completely, and what ideas we just need to postpone until the right timing. And we ask that the limitations that we have created for ourselves or have been imposed on us be gently released, that we be freed up to move ahead in the best possible way. And Divine Mother, Father, if you have any signs for any of us at this time, please show us a sign, a symbol, a message, a word, note of encouragement. Let us know what it is that we need to know. And if there's silence, then that's what you need. If there's stillness, that's what you need. Just letting go and letting the divine do what it can and knows that we need doing right now. And we ask for healing for our past lives, which we know is taking place, but we particularly ask for healing of any specific issues that people on the call need today. Challenges of beliefs or feelings of not good enough, or I need more strength, more support, more alignment. I need help with clearing allergies to food or difficulties with certain situations. Just open to receiving what it is you need. And we thank all the angels, all the guides, the ministering angels, the guardian angels, Divine Mother, Father, for being with us here today and with us as much as appropriate over the next weeks and the next week as we integrate this session and go back to our normal daily lives and the world about us and all the intensity. We ask for support to navigate this Mercury retrograde with grace and ease, for any difficulties that might arise to be dealt with swiftly, painlessly, and cheaply. And we ask for support to handle frustrations and emotions that come up as we move into this feeling of slowness with Mercury doing its backward steps, knowing that we're being given time to refine. And as the frequencies end, know you can come back to this connection a moment at any time, but bring yourself back to the room, 50% into the room, 50% remaining deeply connected and centered within yourselves.
So thank you. Thank you. That was wonderful. And we all had a 37% rectification on that. So I'm happy with that. Are you happy with that? We can go back and check the aura now and then do some.
I am happy with that. I wouldn't expect a really big one because they're deep subjects, and it can't all be shifted in 13 minutes.
So let's
And
just,
sometimes it needs to integrate and we'll feel it later or the next day. What I was concerned about this week was not doing anything too powerful to blast everybody. So I think that's good.
oh.
Well, the ping's gone.
Oh.
That's okay. I mean,
that's okay. Yeah, because we're going to go into the post session now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pleased that bright pink is gone because I always think it always seems that people are clearer and things are clearer when that's not like that.
So let's go back into the libraries here. Actually, I just wanted to see something. Overall, look at this front page. There are no reds on this front page. There's two blues. I mean,
That's
I know
what
that
I
we're not,
said at the beginning. No reds in those titles.
but only sensitivities and brain anatomy, as far as the library title name that's showing here is red. So that's really
That's
unique.
in the system overview. And what about in this one? There aren't either. There are just 3 blues.
Well, I'm sure if we looked at the system overview, it would be quite different because that's looking at the contents of all the libraries.
But that's a good thing, because what that means is that we can really get down to deeper stuff, that we don't have anything so extreme going on, so we can really focalize on core things and getting a deep transformation, which is great.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, so I'm going to clear out what we just worked with, and now I'm going to look at our posts. Oh no, that's not it. Sorry. Just gonna add all these green, all colors here. And so we have a little bit in here. And then I'm gonna add the these Alaskan flower essences for spiritual growth.
Right. I've just muted everyone. Someone's muted. And let us know how you're doing in the chat box, by the way. So
yeah, how is everybody feeling? I'm feeling incredibly calm today. I'm not complaining, of course, but so I'm getting that we need 3 minutes. Um, just gonna run the highs here for 3 minutes. So now you can see when you were mentioning before about the graphic, 'cause it's a totally different, it looks like
Right.
a slid graphic. You're welcome, Linda. And let's see. So Linda says, great meditation. Thank you. And thanks for the genius, Denise. You're welcome. And Barbara is saying, my car needs a new starter and the repairs have been delayed for 2 weeks so far. Interesting, car issues were number 3. That is interesting. And Inger is feeling much more connected, grounded, and peaceful, tired in a good way.
Over to you. I'm not that expert on Moldavite.
Moldavite, I need to look up. Just give me a second. I can see if I can find it.
Deborah, good. My head is doing this. Drink lots of water, by the way, everybody, remember? This head intensity could be a need for water or something, obviously.
So we had
That needs clearing
20%
out.
there. We have a few minutes. Just gonna run all of these for 1 minute because it's only at 20%. And I might have to get back to you, Jackie, on what Moldavite is for.
Can you turn the volume down? If your head is feeling intense, you may want to mute the volume a bit.
So, Moldavite is a stone of sublime transformation, and in order to heal and ascend, it helps to know every corner of our body. There's more on that, but that's basically what that means. So, oh, Jackie just added more. So, Moldavite is reported to line the inside of some arcs that were found in Ukraine and other places around the world by the military. Oh, interesting. Okay, so let's see what our aura is looking like now. That's looking a little better.
Good. Blue there, that's nice, nice.
Yeah, it's bringing in some
Blue
so
and
that's-
slight violet indigo.
so
there,
yeah, and
so-
you could see in here all
Mm.
that lightness is moving out. So we have some
Yeah.
moving, and there is a little bit of light, that same color on the bottom.
Yeah.
We could try to add, why
You
not?
could do my aura one that we did in week 2.
I can look at that.
Unless you have another idea.
No, we can look at that. This one, right? The astral auric and etheric.
Yeah.
Oh,
That could be
wait.
good.
Add to client. Now we have some more reds. Now that we rescanned.
Right.
And good call on that, because the one that we just brought in is red.
Right. Good. Yeah, I had a feeling about that.
Clear. Okay. So we have some icky stuff there at the top.
Deborah said, the Aura Library is wonderful. I use it all the time. That's fantastic. Thank you for that feedback. I'm glad that it's wonderful and it really helps you. We use it all the time too. And I know other people who do. I literally run it at least twice a day, actually.
Do you run it twice a day?
Yeah, at least, because I'm doing so much energy work all the time.
Right.
So I always do it morning and night at the very least. Well, and the auras can need, constant nurturing. If we're running around busy and doing so much and we're not getting our feet on the earth and getting much time in nature or quiet time, and all the energies and certain GEEs around.
Well, we'll see what happens now.
Oh, well, still stuff to sort out there. It's a kind of weird color too, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a really muddy, like.
So running that has blasted stuff out, right?
Yeah, I would think so.
I tend to run it for longer, personally. I might run it for 20 minutes or half an hour. So
yeah, or let's just get a little bit of this sacred geometry in there for a few seconds. It's 12:30, but
so everyone can ask also for your auras to your higher self to help with the aura, for your auras to get the assistance they need to clear out whatever has been moved in this session. For sure, stuff will have been moved by the frequency, so it's probably still clearing out of the aura. So cleanse afterwards. If you have a bathtub, then have a salt bath. Drink loads of water. Alkalize, cucumber water is good. Shower. Try and get feet in nature. Anything you could do to help the aura release. Yeah, still releasing going on.
Mhm.
Definitely
We went full
releasing
circle there.
those. Which is fine, you know, I didn't, with this library and Mercury retrograde, Spirit knows, you know, the universe knows we're in it. We're about to go in it for 3 weeks. So stuff is
Right.
going to be coming through, moving up and hopefully moving out. So be prepared for a bit of
So,
a up and down road ahead.
so how is everybody feeling after this session and meditation? You can put a 1 in if,
Yeah, please let us know. It really helps us and everyone else know how you're all doing. Links, I
and
put the links in, by the way, for the libraries. They will be on Insight Health apps at some point. They're definitely already on my website, sacredbyswan.com, and Denise's and my email addresses are there. Please remember to tick like and share.
oh, good, Claire. I'm glad you're nice and calm now.
Nice and calm now, good. Lots of ones, great. One. Wow, very good. Wish we'd run sensitivities. Email me, Linda, and I'll get Gabriel
Well,
to
it's
send
here.
you
If we
the
can
food
look at it
entity.
really quick. So again, strangely, you know, there's not that much. that's coming-
No, but it's a group. So
Right.
if one person has something going on with, and sensitivities may not be the issue, they may be the symptom,
Right.
but not the underlying cause. So the underlying cause could be food entities or past lives or childhood
Right.
stuff or all kinds of things. But definitely email me at dr.dr.swan@sacredbyswan.com and we'll send you food entities library.
So that we could do a whole one on that.
Yeah. Well, there's lots to do on detoxing and also feel free to email us and put in requests for subjects you'd like to focus on, because we are moving in an organic flow through the themes of this series.
Oh,
So
I love
someone
that.
say
Time for cool changes.
time for cool. Great.
That's is that the Doobie Brothers that sing that?
I don't know. Is it? I
Jackie,
don't know
who
that.
sings that? Is that or the Moody Blues? No. Oh,
Crisscross.
Chris Cross. Oh, I was completely wrong then.
Well,
Okay.
not that far off. Same era,
I
more or
lost
less.
I didn't win any Trivial Pursuit today. Anyway, it's always such an honor, and I'm so grateful to be able to be here with Dr. Swan and with everyone here. So thank you for joining us again. Please do check out the bundle. It's a really great, those 5 libraries are really wonderful. So we hope that you will like them and enjoy them as well. And we will be back here next Tuesday.
We
And
will.
with
And the Mercury Past Lives course, all the libraries work ongoingly, but just FYI, the Mercury is not designed astrologically for this particular transit. So it works for all Mercury retrogrades, which, as some of you probably know, come around 3 times a year and seem to take a long time to move on again.
so, oh,
Someone's
happy
birthday
birthday, Chantel.
Happy
Have a
birthday.
wonderful day, a
Bon
magical
anniversaire.
birthday.
Okay.
So, all right. Oh, let me stop the recording here. And I
Thank you.
just realized my computer's battery is